No, so I don't know a whole lot before 1991, but July 4th or July 5th, 1991 is when I started. And my brother, I'll tell you the story real quickly. My brother was dating a girl whose father, Larry Rogers, not the Sealy Larry Rogers, used to sell Paul, Harry, and Steve their bed frames. So Larry had invited Paul, Harry, and Steve and their families up to Lake Conroe that holiday weekend back in 1991. And that's where I first met Paul, Harry, and Steve. And I was 19 years old back then, so we had the adults, the older adults were in one room, and then the kids were in another room. And I remember my dad come busting through the door. He says, "Scott, come here, I got to talk to you." So I'm like, "Dad, what do you want?" He goes, "Look, I think I found you a job." I'm like, "I don't want a job. I'm not here to find a job." He goes, "Just come down here. We need to get you out of the house." And so anyway, I walked down the hall and met with Paul, and I spent like 15 minutes with Paul, and next thing I know he's offering me a job, and so I started delivering beds on the back of my gray Mazda B2000 pickup truck. It was like a 1996 B2000, or 1986 B2000 pickup truck, and I delivered beds for just over a year, and I started on the sales floor Labor Day weekend of 1992. So, and then I've got a lot of other stories in between, but we'll stop with that one right there. So, but it's been a great journey, and it's great seeing all these people here. I've spent a lot of time with a lot of people. I'm not exactly sure who is the second most tenured here, but who's that? Ray, yeah. Jason, Preston, and Ray. So their time is coming up pretty soon. But it's been an amazing journey. And I've got another interesting story that a lot of people may or may not know about me. I think it was back in 2001, and I'll tell that story here in just a minute as well. So, but it's great to be here. It's been a great journey. Been fun.